And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is our final game of the group stage, and it is a good one. We have got Team VGJ.Storm up against PSG.LGD, and it is all on the line here in our game 2, because the winner of this advances into the winner bracket, the losers in the lower bracket. Our wonderful admin, Blaze, has filled me in, and you know, it's that simple. Winner goes winner bracket, loser goes loser bracket. It feels
pretty
good,
simple.
You know? Yeah.
Shout out to Blaze. Also, we have this good combo, Axe plus Skyrot Mage, which is one of my favorite ones in this patch. Thank God, no IO again.
Yeah. Banned out, it seems, every single game. Everyone's playing IO. Even the Chinese teams are playing IO. That's when you know the hero's OP. If the Chinese teams all in pick it, it's gone too far. And, well, the response from VGJ is Tusk Gyrocopter. Tusk has definitely been a top 4 position. Even with the nerfs, this hero still has the exact same toolkit as he used to. So it definitely is still a very viable hero right now.
Yeah, has a great save against the Skyrot Mage combo, against the Axis Call. Always, like, position 4 Tusk can make all difference in the world with just one snowball play.
Yep. As for the Gyrocopter, it's been a very stable pick for VGJ.Storm, mostly played by UR, although there's been the odd resolution game as well. And we'll see them get a Warlock here. So heal and sustain for the safe lane. You're playing against an Axe Skyreth that wants to spam Battle Hunger, Arcane Bolt. You need some sustain, and Warlock definitely a hero that gives you that.
So do you think it's Gyro on the safe lane? Like, he's okay in the lane against the Axe, because if he just gets in the range with the Rocket Barrage, they can easily take him down. Plus, that's a lot of damage. This is the combo I've been talking about like 3 months ago. Gyro plus a Warlock, Fatal Bonds plus his Flak Canyon. Okay, so a great pickup from LGD
I love
to
this hero
mitigate
against Gyro.
the damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is something we've seen a lot recently against the Gyrocopter, and something maybe is very comfortable on it. Really feels like, you know, LGD is going all out back to their strong comfort picks here in this deciding game, knowing they have to get a win to advance. So we'll see if they can take down VGJ.Storm, who have looked damn strong, man. I don't know about you. Do you think it's safe to say VGJ.Storm are now the best team in North America?
Yes.
They've surpassed EG.
Definitely. The way they play right now, they are the best North American team.
All right. Heard it there. I mean, they won
Like,
a
I'm
land that
surprised.
EG
It
was
doesn't
at.
take you too much. They're just showing what they're made of. And I did not expect them to do so well, but with the recent edition of Resolution, I think that changes a lot.
Yeah. He's definitely bringing some good experience in clutch plays, because you can see it in some of the closer games and the games they're losing. Some of the... I mean, Snake King and UR, not totally unexperienced, but definitely not quite the same big stage experience of Resolution, and sometimes their performances will be a bit shaky in those close matches, but Resolution is just so solid. Every single game he's delivering.
He brought the experience and he brought the EU math.
Yeah. Every successful NA team has at least one EU player. It's absolutely factful. 100%. I don't even know, but Death Prophet for VGJ.Storm. We saw it last game. We'll see if it's going to be UR on it again, with the Gyrocopter picked up on the other side. And Juggernaut for LGD. What's the idea with the Jug pick here?
Maybe they just want to blow up the Gyro. He is really vulnerable to hero like a Juggernaut, because he gets on top of him and he can just slash him with the ulti. Even though he builds a BKB, he never has any other defensive items. There's a Tusk to save him if there's something below him, behind him, whatever, so he can use the snowball on.
Yep. Okay.
Also, maybe the reason why is once the Kanka's rum wears off, you can use the healing ward and heal up as well.
Definitely some good synergy with this team that you're bringing up here. Liking what the pick brings to the table.
Also great against the Fatal Bonds as well.
Yeah, you can purge that off with ease, so we'll see how it works. They do have ways to stop that Blade Fury TP if he's trying to split push it all with the Walrus Punch, so that's always something good to have on your side. It doesn't make the Jug pick bad by any means, as you've kind of laid out a lot of good reasons to pick it. So LGD just looking for most likely X-Nova's hero last. The Axe Skywrath likely played by Chalice and FY, and they need somebody to partner up with the Jug in the safe lane. Meanwhile, VGJ.Storm likely looking for Snaking's off-lane pick last.
So something good with the Juggernaut. Disruptor sounds all right. It gives them even more team fight, and it gives them good kill potential. I didn't see too much of a Disruptor, to be honest. Probably because of these 2 versus 2 scenarios, and he doesn't really shine. He's great in when they have more numbers. Same goes for Shadow Shaman.
Yep.
They got 2 minutes to discuss about this pick. Let me just check.
Yeah, I mean, we can just shut up here. I'm sure their discussion's a lot more knowledgeable than whatever we bring to the table. No. But this is a big moment for these two teams. It is just group stage, but it makes a big difference being in the upper or lower bracket, and big $1 million tournament coming up. Lions, your call?
Yes.
Okay. I think what I might feel like could be. I'm going to say it might be an... Bane sounds really good with the Jug as far as the lane goes, but I don't think they're a Bane team. Oracle. Oracle's my call. That seems like an X-Nova hero. They don't have a safe, which is something I think they could add from the support, like an Oracle or a Dazzle. Maybe less so the Dazzle because the hero could likely still go down afterwards, but getting something to help out defensively. Even the Venge they've played quite a lot of. Venge could be pretty decent for them as a save and an initiation.
The Venge is a good call. Not too bad in the laning stage with the Juggernaut. Good kill potential. Also, you can easily swap someone out of the shards if they get focused by DPLT.
Yep. 30 seconds.
If you know what you're already gonna pick and you're certain about it, you should just pick it straight away so the enemy team does not have much time to discuss about their last pick.
True. Maybe they don't know what it's going to be, or they want to discuss how they're going to like play the first few minutes of the game. You know, like, are we going to smoke? If so, where do we smoke? Where are we meeting? You know. Bounty. This is something X-Nova was playing a lot of for a small period of time, being brought back here.
So I wonder what the laning stage is going to be. Skyrat will definitely need to help Juggernaut in the laning stage. You just can't leave Jug alone, I think. He needs to...
But at the same time,
help Axe.
We saw last game what happens when Chalice doesn't get help on the Doom, and it's going to be a similar thing for the Axe if he doesn't get help up top. I wonder how they can look to lane. Alternatively, you know, you give Axe a 1v1 and try and aggro tri-lane. Skywrath, Jug plus Bounty, while Axe... If he can lane against the last pick of VGJ.Storm, you could try and set it up that way.
What about Abaddon? Do they have... I think they lack catch. So they could go for something with the stun.
Yeah, the Abaddon sounds nice against the track, but like you say, the lack of stun is a bit concerning. That's where the Beastmaster ban is a fast-paced offlaner that could have caused them a lot of problems. They have really targeted snaking with these bans. Beast, Doom, Omni, Night Stalker.
Whenever you have this kind of a position 5 that is greedy as a Warlock, which doesn't provide you any kind of stun besides ulti, which you have every 6 minutes, you need your offlaner to have a decent amount of control. But I've seen VGJ.Storm do things differently. They just get Omni Knight or Abaddon. Maybe that's what they want to do, just group up as 5.
Darks is in the pool. That's something I've seen them play a bit of. Not great against the Jug. This is both catch and a purge against the Bounty Hunter. You know, Abaddon has the Aphotic Shield. This guy, you've got press the attack and you have catch. Is it a good pick, though?
Seems alright. Like, you can purge the track. You can purge the silence from the Skyrock Mage just to mitigate a lot of the damage. So that's a lot of heal coming up from Warlock and Legion Commander. And it's I'm not sure they have enough follow-up damage through the Legion Commander ulti besides Gyro.
Yeah, looks a bit concerning. They may not be picking it hoping to get dual kills, though. It may just be, like, sometimes I see these Legions where you end the game with 20, 30 dual damage, but you're still getting a lot out of the hero because of the press the attack,
Yes.
as well as just having the lockdown from the duel.
Yeah, this game feels like he's gonna have a lot of dual damage.
Yep. Well, we'll see how VGJ deal with that pick. Juggernaut, a hero that is pretty susceptible to getting dueled by like a Blade Mail Legion commander and solo killed, so definitely have to be careful if you're this Juggernaut in some ways. And he is going to be going to the top lane up against the Legion in lane, likely seeing Tusk MSS securing that lane for him. Do you favor either team coming into this final game of the day?
I'm not convinced by the last pick Bounty, but they have a really good catch, a lot of vision, so they can always have X mark. They can use the concussive shot. If Axe gets the Culling Blade, their potential to catch them it's just way too good with the track. But I feel like VGJ.Storm's lineup is a bit better. I wanted them to get the catch, some kind of disable in their offlaner, and that's exactly what they got. Maybe Legion would not be my best pick, but their overall lineup feels really hard to fight into.
Yeah, sometimes you get to that last pick and there's just not as many options left for you, but we'll see how it works out. Bounty Hunter getting an early mid ward, but Yawara does have a sentry, so we'll see if he manages to catch that observer ward with the sentry, which could be quite possible for him. Nothing crazy coming out from these lanes. The one thing you talked about, Jug might need some help. It doesn't look like FY is going to help him initially. He wants to start down bottom to try and secure Axe a better lane, as Axe will grab a bounty rune and get out of there.
If he hits him with the... Oh my god, with Orb of Venom, they're going to harass him so much.
Oh jeez, he's being bullied. Will tango his way out of there. He knows his trees at least. And X-Nova's going to come back in and give some counter harass. So it is Bounty kind of securing the safe lane, which isn't the strongest of heroes up against a dual lane like Tusk and LC. They don't have any detection for this Bounty, but you don't really need detection when you're not afraid of him.
Yeah, I love how you said yesterday about he's so much stronger. Who's stronger, Tusk or Bounty? Damage, don't look.
Oh, it's Tusk, man. He's got all the stats, right?
He's got all the stats. Was it Tusk yesterday as well?
It was Tusk versus some hero that had no agility. I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't it Warlock?
Yeah,
it was 51 against 52 damage.
these two heroes are sitting on the same damage, but look, man, Tusk has that 23 agi and 23 strength. He knows.
Yeah, but Bounty has 5 more armor and still can't man up against the Tusk. Same damage, exact 52.
Yeah.
This is some shady area 52 damage.
It's conspiracy with Valve. Every hero, you know, when in doubt, give him 52 damage. So this top lane, Jug just trying to soak up the pressure. He should still last hit and farm okay up here. Any lanes you think we're going to see particularly a lot of action or be one-sided at this point?
Bottom lane, I think Scarlet Mage and Axe are going to be really aggressive. Also, Juggernaut is not going to get any kind of farm on top. He's sitting on 6 CS. When the lane goes like that, you just leave him alone. Put Bounty Hunter somewhere else, win 2 other lanes. Juggernaut can come back.
Yeah. They already sent Bounty mid to go looking for the courier, which he will not find, as Yawar is holding it back at base until Bounty shows on the map. So no courier for you, my friend.
He also has a sentry ward on a mid lane. This is just a time waste if you're doing this with the Bounty.
He did manage to de-ward the Observer Ward mid, by the way.
Oh, Chicken is being used. Let's see if they're going to stop it. Where is Bounty?
Doesn't look like they're going to get it. He was sitting at the tier 3 tower before, so they do not seem like they're going to bring out that courier anytime soon until Bounty shows on the map. They're going to send it top. I don't think you expect Bounty to be top. He actually tells his offlane, look, man, it's probably safe to use your courier top.
Oh, I'm a use spin.
Yeah. Gets away. Courier not going to be found in the top lane as Bounty now ventures towards bottom. He's making the long trek across the map, feeling like this is where he can find some kills. This strong dual lane. They've got concussive shot to set this up. As they do go in on SVG, immediately heals himself, but I'm not sure he's got a good way out of this one. Can he out-heal the damage? It's going to be close. Doesn't look like he'll make it in first blood. picked up for FY.
Every time I see FY play Skyret Mage, he always gets it. And then the second null talisman. But most of the time, he doesn't go for Road of Aethas. He goes for Power Threads and Kaya.
Another snowball away as Ame doing what he can. He gets trapped here, and he can't actually get back to his tower. Great ice shards from MSS. Sets up a kill, and that's a much bigger kill than the one at bottom. Even though it's not a first blood, it's a kill onto the carry Juggernaut. He's not having a fun time up top. Bit of a misplay there. He should probably not. He probably should just be using that Blade Fury defensively and not getting caught like that.
Yeah, just TP back to the tower. Oh, he's only level 3, doesn't even have a point in a healing ward. Who's TPing top? Skyret Mage. He knows that he needs to help him out, which means that Axe is gonna be left alone on the bottom. If they get the let's say homing missile on him and fatal bonds, they could easily score a kill on Axe.
Yeah. Perhaps need the level 4 on Gyro to get another point in Rocket Barrage, but definitely feeling like they can almost do it. Both supports up top now. They really want to get this Legion Commander, who's going to be pulling some waves away. 2 points in the passive Moment of Courage here. Snaking, playing a build so he can trade hits, but does not have press the attack. Okay, he gets it now. Just got level 4 off of that, but he still should go down, and yep, FY will finish him off.
Oh, Snaking, man. Sometimes he plays great, sometimes he's so good. Could have just pulled the wave back between the towers if he wanted to, but wanted to farm up with the Moment of Courage, more procs, farm the neutrals as well. Yep. Runes are spawning in 5 seconds. So Bounty TP'd bottom, he wants to get that rune.
Yeah, those 5-man bounty runes. They get the kill mid. MSS with the help of the Death Prophet. Kill off Maybe's Kunkka. What a big play there as bottom lane. SVG gets the bounty rune. Will pay for it with his life, but it may go to the Ancients. Nope, they get the last hit on X Nova. Still managed to steal the bounty rune, I believe.
Who got it?
SVG got
yeah,
one.
He got it. 1, 2, 3.
MSS.
3 versus 1.
Okay. That's some EU math. 3 is greater than 1.
Yeah, that's what Rezo brought. He told them that. You gotta pick up more runes.
The old VGJ would have been like, oh, we got 2 runes, that's more than they got.
How's Snaking doing? Like, he has a lot of farm on top, phase boots, but not too many levels because they were sharing level.
And ever since Axe has been left alone, he has been a feeding pot as they kill him for the 2nd time in a row down bottom. It's a tough spot for LGD to be in. It felt like Sky, you know, he needed to rotate and go help top, but at the same time, leaving bottom exposes these lanes a bit.
And that's why I said during the draft that I don't like the last big bounty hunter, because it's gonna leave one of your lanes unsafe. You're just gonna have a hero that's gonna get much farm, and look what Bounty is doing. He's just
got caught out.
Away kills.
Yep.
Yeah,
they found him with, I believe they even scanned him there, and then they dust him, they snowball down, and he is free food. As we'll see if Kunkka can get the X here. He's got a boat here if they can initiate onto UR. They need to burst him before he gets those Spirit Siphons out, though. He's got just the one for now. And with a raindrop, he can block at least a decent chunk of damage coming out from Somnus.
Are you surprised that we don't see position 4 Kunkka anymore? Maybe not in the recent patch, but before. Like, the hero is still good.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, the patch right now is he's not the best dual laner, so he doesn't really help your lane too much. Good lane. Exorcism being popped. They didn't quite get the ideal Ice Shard block, which is going to make this a bit harder to get, but they're still going to go diving for it. He pops the Ghost Ship now. Can he dodge it? The snowball save is there. They snowball forward. Great play from MSS. Brings down Somnus, and you are kept alive by this one. Needs to be careful. He's got raindrops against the Skywrath Mage, but he's very, very low. And here comes X Nova. They realize they just got to turn and fight, and he's actually going to get that kill.
Dust.
Oh, they dust as well? Oh, MSS. He's found another kill for them. Chalice is there. They're just chain feeding. UR gets himself a triple kill. What a play from this duo. The Americans say, look, you guys thought this is European Dota. No. Let me show you some NA Dota here.
MSS, man, that snowball and the dust. I'm not sure if they saw Bounty. Yeah, they did, because they have a sentry ward. I thought this was like the 6th sense.
It felt like it at the time, but you're right. They did see it.
Sometimes you just feel it and use the dust.
Yep. Well, that turns this game very heavily into VGJ's advantage very early on.
Hasted, they want to get a kill.
Yeah. They're coming in top. They're going to go on snaking. Warlock's seen behind him, though. Tries to get out of here with the press the attack. Snaking, is the damage going to be enough? He's very fast here. He barely gets caught in the end, but it's the Omni Slash to finish it off. They want more. X-Nova's rotated as well. Gets the Orb of Venom slow into SVG with the Janata. And Ame, can he finish him off? 1 or 2 more right clicks should be enough, but he is healing through this one. Ame's diving deep. Blade Fury, can he TP out as well? That'll get him home free. As MSS wants to bring down Somnus. Somnus is low. Resolution is going to get him with the cooldown, and Somnus should be dead. That's a double kill for Rezo. He shows up now. 3-0 on the gyrocopter. Things looking pretty damn nice right now for VGJ. Both their mid and their carry, 3-0-1. Both of them on top of the net worth chart as well.
They're diving between tier 1 and tier 2 tower. They should expect this to happen. Gyro didn't from his lane at all, which means that he has a TP ready, and he's high level 7, which Gyro loves to have those action where he just TPs in, cleans up, gets a kill, gets a double kill, and goes back to farming.
Yeah, when they're behind your tower, the issue is often with Gyro, if you TP to a lane and they see you or you don't get a kill, it feels like a wasted TP, but when they're behind the tier 1 and by the tier 2 tower, you know you're going to get something. Sure enough, Rezo able to clean up with a couple of kills there. Somnus on this Kunkka. This has been the worst Kunkka performance from him I've seen. He's done so well in this hero in various games, but he is struggling to find farm, underleveled, and has 3 deaths already. He has been bullied heavily by VGJ.
Yeah, after yesterday's performances on Kunkka, how he always dominates the lane, I was just thinking, why doesn't one support come at the start? Just give your mid advantage at the start, just the first level, 2 levels if needed, which will draw attention from the enemy support, and he's gonna need to come back, and then your off lane is gonna get the XP anyway.
As it stands, they found at least a lane for Snaking to farm down bottom. He had a good start, but a couple of deaths did set him back, and all they really want out of him is a blink to initiate with. And can LGD find anything else? They are grouped up around this middle lane with an Epicenter, Omni Slash ready to go. And I'm making up new spells. This is not ability draft. PSG.LGD want this tier 1 tower. Siege creep is there. I like this rotation. Rotate with the siege creep. Try and get yourself a tier 1 tower. Problem is, it's not the fastest push, and it seems VGJ want to defend this.
We don't see that much often. Just
oh, the rock! It stopped both TPs! What a disaster. FY being chased on one side, meanwhile Somnus being chased on the other. Resolution gets a kill up top. It looks like Somnus will escape. Elsewhere, can they get FY out of this one? They don't actually get any kills in the end. They kind of split their focus in multiple ways here. As Ame goes looking for the tusk, can't quite get any kind of escape here. So LGD do end up getting a kill and somehow lose 0 heroes mid, but they will lose the tier 1 tower.
Still a good trade for VGJ.Storm. They're 4,000 gold ahead. There's Legion Commander who's getting closer to his Blink Dagger, but they're making a rotation right now. No Omni Slash whatsoever.
Yeah, this is not the biggest carry to kill, but it's a pretty big kill when he's this close to a Blink Dagger. If they can kill Snaking, that would be very handy for them right now. Under the tower they go, not able to get the call here. Snaking's very fast, and they're worried about the TPs in. There is no TPs, but Snaking scares them off by just getting back to the safety of those trees.
Yeah, those phase boots keeping him alive. The extra movement speed that he got, they couldn't get close.
It's going to shrine up and perhaps see a rotation here. They have got a smoke and could consider moving down bottom here. You know it's not going well when we almost always see this Vanguard before Blink, but it just feels like the Blink is coming too late, so Axe is rushing the Blink. Snaking getting gone on down bottom. Gets silenced up, but here comes MSS once again rotating in. This is going to be a dual kill, as Axe is in no man's land as well. He goes running in and will just give away his life as a second kill for SVG. 5 VGJ heroes making their presence known down bottom.
This doesn't look good for LGD at all. Rezo, again, they did not manage to kill him once this game.
You pick Axe Skywrath, you're expecting to win that bottom lane fairly convincingly, and that has not happened whatsoever. Well, can LGD defend this? All it's going to take is a couple fights. They have track gold, remember, so if they can string something together, this game could very quickly turn and become a much more even game. They need the blink on Axe though.
If they don't commit fully to tower pushing, use the exorcism, they don't have enough damage. What is Axe doing? He might die here.
Yeah, he looks trapped. Those ice shards, they're going to drop a healing ward behind him. Is this going to be enough with the ghost ship Coco's Realm? They may keep him alive, but not quite. Jewel through the Blade Fury. That's going to lock this Juggernaut in place, and he goes down. Another winner chicken dinner for Legion Commander.
Dust ready.
Yep, they've got Nova as well. It looks like no kills going LGD's way. They really want those track kills, but they just can't get them. And Snaking goes blinking forward to finish him off, and that'll leave the tier 1 tower to be claimed. Yuara even has the Exorcism if he wants it. Don't know if they want to go for more.
Regroup.
Yeah, they're a bit low. Pushing against the Bounty Hunter when you're low does not sound like the best idea.
Oh, Gyro's gonna pick up a region. Never mind. Legion's gonna pick up a region because that makes more sense because it's a rhyme.
Yeah, Snaking's like, guys, come on. I sacrificed myself in the off lane. This region is mine. The vision right now is just so much better for VGJ.Storm. They were able to push and take that fight because they had a high ground ward in the bottom lane, and they've even got a deeper ward now scouting out the deeper parts of the LGD jungle. This game just feels very easy for them to play because of these wards, and well, because of these wards, they're going to find a Bounty Hunter.
Another scout. Is there going to be enough damage? Oh,
yep.
That always feels bad, but still, a kill is a kill.
Yeah, the scan used there, and I don't even know if he walked in the sentry ward. I think they just caught him with the scan and saw that he was walking that direction earlier. Gyrocopter's Aghanim's almost complete. This is getting ugly. Can they bring down this Kunkka? Yeah, chasing fast.
Yeah, you mentioned that Axe, he skipped the Vanguard and goes straight for a blink, but then you're not tanky enough. This is a hard decision. Like, do you go for a Vanguard or do you buy a blink?
In these desperate games, I feel like the answer is you go for the blink, but
yes,
it never feels good to not have that Vanguard. It's definitely a sign that things are not going well for you. Ame he had a Battle Fury queued up, but ended up buying a Drums, which I like a lot better. It just feels like if you want to get back in this game, you need to fight. You have a Bounty Hunter, get fighting items. They have Drums on both Kunkka and Juggernaut, but why not? Silence on Ame, he's going to get away from this one though. But they want to keep on diving. Everyone on LGD is TPing in up here. Omni Slash goes through. They take out the Gyrocopter. Perhaps a bit of an overextension coming in from VGJ.Storm. Can they bring down Yuara as well? He's got Spirit Siphons as well as a Yule Scepter. He's going to take the kills under the tower with SVG's help. And they're not done. The Jewel onto the Axe. I don't think they get this Jewel kill, but they should be able to get the Axe kill. And there's the slow from the Spirit Siphon, and they'll get themselves 3 on the backlines though. Kunkka did take out MSS. I believe that was a track kill. As we do see Snaking purging off the track immediately, unable to chase for more.
They played aggressively, but with a reason. There was a rock, but a little bit of mistime. If he dropped a rock, there would be no fully ulti on the Gyrocopter, and he would probably live there.
Yeah, he needed to drop it like right as the Blade Fury's ending, I guess, so that he can stun him before the Omni Slash.
Yes.
Slight misplay, not the end of the world for VGJ, who still control this game. 20 kills to 8, 6k gold lead, and they are taking towers across the map at this stage of the game. Juggernaut will defend this top lane and possibly find a kill here on the Legion Commander. Snaking being body blocked to allow the ghost ship to land, and Ame will get that kill for Somnus, who suddenly gets himself a 500 kill spree end.
Blade Mail completed on Legion Commander, so he can pretty much solo kill anyone at this point.
Definitely where the game gets pretty fun to be versing the Juggernauts and even a Kunkka, theoretically, who could try and solo kill.
I'm loving what I'm seeing. Death Prophet has Eon Disc queued up. This is the only way she dies if there's no follow-up save from the rock or a snowball. If she gets caught by Axe Skyrod combo, this way she can just live.
Same with the Juggernaut Omni Slash. You get Omni Slashed and you can actually just survive through it with the Aeon Disc. You've also got the Yules. You've got 2 defensive items here. They're going in looking for these kills. They missed the Blink Call. Yuara is just so damn fast, and they're trapped in these trees. They've overcommitted. Snaking's there with the Jewel. Who's he going to go for? Doesn't actually end up getting the Blink off. as Rezo won't catch him with the cooldown as well. Snaking could still look to chase, but he's tracked up and caught by the Battle Hunger, so he's unable to get a Blink Jewel off.
Yeah, he tanked every single spell.
Yeah.
Battle Hunger, concussive shot, can't track, so he can't blink.
He kind of had him in the trees, but it's pretty hard to maintain vision there, and I think he probably saw 3 heroes, and he's like, do I really want to duel into 3 heroes? Chalice, nice blink call with the Skywrath ultimate. That's the play we've been talking about. The Death Prophet gets very low, but the self-heals with the Spirit Siphons. I don't think Yawar can take through this damage. He's going to damn well try with the X-Sim. It looks like he's going to actually outlast them, and Somna's forced to retreat. Can they bring down Yawar now? He's got 1 Spirit Siphon left. FY trying to just burst through him. Won't succeed in doing so because of the Shadow Word heal as well, and Resolution on the backlines brings down Chalice. Shrine available if they want to heal up, but doesn't look like LGD want to re-engage. Instead, they're split pushing bottom. Ame gets himself a tower and almost completing his Battle Fury after this drums now.
Yeah, considering how much he was sacked at the laning stage, Ame with the early drums pickup just increase his farm and he can fight with it. Almost has a Battle Fury, just 1,000 gold away.
You know, this game is not looking hopeless for LGD. It has been a slight gold swing going back their favor over the last couple of minutes. With the split push down bottom and some track kills, they're still keeping themselves in this game. Kunkka's Shadowblade could allow them to get some pickoffs. We see here MSS getting initiated on. Nothing to snowball to. MSS should go down here, get silenced, and that's going to be the death of him. But can they get out? There's a duel. Snaking, he can get the Juggernaut if they're not careful. Into the trees. Oh, yeah, he Shadowblades away. Nice little juke there, and because of that, Ame also gets away. Snaking could have perhaps gone for the Blink Jewel on the Jug, but didn't find it. Nice kill on Tusk, get out. You lose a Skywrath, but you create a lot of space. Axe manages to get some farm up top. You're buying time for your lineup to come online.
Oh, he's going to pick up 2 runes, 4 runes for
He's going to die for this courier, but oh, he may not even die. It doesn't even matter if he dies. It's a dual kill, but it still seems worth it to me. I mean, look at the gold
plus
change.
14 damage.
Yeah, and the damage on the Legion Commander is not going to be a deciding factor in this game. Like, as much as it's easy, I think a lot of, pub players would be like, oh, that's not worth it. You know, you give away the Jewel, but Jewel is not like a game-changing component of this game.
They're going to go for a Roche. He can tank with the level 3 press the attack, and even has level 4 heal, which in this scenario, I approve. Most of the time, you don't need to have it more than level 2, but against this overtime damage and when you have a DP in your team, it's alright.
Yeah, we've seen it be pretty effective here. It doesn't look like they're going to contest Roshan. Death Prophet, I think, going on in the mid lane. They're just trying to, I think, break the Aeon Disc, if anything, and there we go. Can they break it? Yeah. 90 seconds without it now. One of those things where perhaps Death Prophet, they broke it and they're going to immediately smoke up. Can they jump and bring down UR? Oh, this is a clever play from LGD. If they can get this kill, they need the Blink. Oh, they get it too with the Skywrath ultimate. The snowball save is even better. Yeah, it drops the rock from the Warlock. They've turned this one around. They duel the Axe immediately. Yuar's just going to go charging forward with the Spirit Siphons here. Axe is trying to break through. He gets another call off, doing a lot of damage. It's Somnus. Can he get another good cleave off? He needs to hit something. He's being slowed by the upheaval. Resolution's low. He has got the Aegis, though, and LGD have lost 3. Rezo will die, but that's just the Aegis. And Ame, it was a decent attempt with the Omni Slash, but it wasn't quite enough. Yuar's Death Prophet being saved by the Tusk, and as a result, they get team wiped. What a snowball.
That initiation from Max 2-man, then the even better save from a Tusk, man. Tusk is just way too good hero not to have him. That's it.
He's so good at dominating the laning stage with his kill potential, but then he backs up the kill potential with amazing game-changing saves. If he's not there for that save, LGD win that fight, hands down. That was the perfect initiation. Death Prophet didn't have the Aeon Disc. They were ready to punish the fact that they broke the Aeon Disc, but unable to do so.
Yeah, also, one more thing about the Aeon Disc. If you have Aeon Disc and like you don't have a full HP and it's ready, you should just use your Magic Wand charges. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. You want to save your Aeon Disc.
Yes.
As much
better
as
than
possible.
Magic Wand charges.
Even there, when that like concussive shot's being thrown at you, you should try and drop your Aeon Disc or put it in your backpack or something, it feels like.
Yeah, that's true.
Axe, going to blink away. I don't think VGJ are afraid of LGD at this point. After that team fight, it still didn't put them miles ahead is the crazy thing. This goal difference is still not all that massive because of the track kills. So whatever kills LGD are getting is being amplified a bit by the track. And you can see Jug is kind of keeping up okay in farm. He's a little bit behind the Death Prophet, a bit more behind the Gyro, but it's not completely out of it.
Gem picked up by a Tusk, so that's... oh, they got rid of 2 wards already.
They've caught maybe. Dusted, caught by the Jewel and the Blade Mail. This one will be a winner-winner as Snake King purges off the track as well. And can they catch up to more? It's Tusk with the gem, you mentioned it, but it doesn't look like he's going to go chasing. Space for Ame for now. Pushing the tier 1 tower up top.
I was trying to compare 2 items on Legion Commander, BKB versus Aghanim Scepter. Like, the duration from Aghanim Scepter is level 2, level 2, 7 seconds.
Isn't the downside, though, during the Ags, your teammates can't do damage or something?
Yes, but also the other team can deal damage to you, even if they use Skyrot, whatever. Yeah. You don't Omni Slash if you jump on him during the, let's say, his duel. He's not going to receive any damage.
Okay. Would you rather see the Ags and the BKB then?
I mean, BKB is always going to be a BKB, like a safer choice, because you can still use it, kill him in 2 seconds, let's say, but they don't have too much burst damage on the side of VGJ.Storm right now. Like, besides Gyro going in, using cooldown and Rocket Barrage plus some right clicks. So maybe Aghanim Scepter would not be a bad choice this game.
The BKB protects you if you blink in and you get immediately silenced, for example. You have a way to get rid of it. If they somehow have vision of you, so you're making sure you get off the duel, but definitely feels like the Ags has some playmaking potential. Here we go. PSG.LGD, they need to string together some kills. They're going to have to fight their way back into this game. The split push is nice and a good temporary solution to VGJ, but it's not a long-term plan. They, at some point, are going to have to fight and get themselves some kills. They can delay this game pretty well, you know. Pushing into Kunkka is definitely pretty annoying when you can just instantly clear out creep waves.
Yeah, Kunkka's getting a lot of fall. Crystallis, with just 1 lucky crit, he can turn things around a little bit. Turn the tides around.
Small little hockey issue is going to lead to a pause. What are we seeing? Gyrocopter's just going full survivability, tanking up with a Skadi next. He wants to just be able to hold his own against this Omni Slash, it feels like, knowing that. Actually, he changes from Skadi to Ethereal Blade.
Maybe he's just fooling around.
Yeah,
like, you don't want to go Ethereal Blade against the Skyrot Mage, but that item can save him against the Juggernaut.
Yes, and could save a teammate even, theoretically, so... You know, it sounds like it has some moments where it could be kind of cool, but at the same time it feels like the Skadi is like the safer option. But
if he goes for, let's say, Skadi and Satanic, then he can die.
Yeah. Well, see if they... Man, this is... Gotta get your hotkeys right, man. You're professional Dota players. Gotta figure this shit out.
You remember, you're old enough when we had to use the program to get the hotkeys.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the alternative was you would use your
yeah.
your default hotkeys was your numpad, which was like the worst hotkeys ever. Nobody's touching their numpad while they're playing a video game. But yeah, I mean, there's so much that you can customize in Dota 2 with hotkeys. It's actually insane. Like, I don't know half of what those settings do in there. You can customize hotkeys on a hero-by-hero basis.
I don't even know that exists. At least you know.
Yeah, I know it exists. I don't know how it works. You can hotkey like map location, so you can push a hotkey and go to that map location. It's
probably for the mid players just to check the route.
Yeah.
I'm pretty old school. I just want to do it manually. Maybe that's why I suck.
It's like, it's very similar to, like, you know, the older generation, even in, like, professional fields. If you're one of the old people, like, no, I'm going to do this manually. I don't trust the internet, or I don't trust these new computers and programs that will do stuff for me. I'm going to do it old school. We use pen and paper, you know?
We use Abacus.
There you go. Here we go. Smoke up. Ooh, FY almost got close enough to break that one, but they are hiding deep in these trees. Dire scan.
He caught him on the very edge of the scan, just for a millisecond.
Doesn't look like they feel safe. It's going to be FY caught out in mid. That'll be a quick dual kill. Not the biggest pick off, but it's something, and it's more damage for this Legion. Up to 62. And we'll see whether or not they can get this bottom tower. Ame at top needs to be careful. They have the Walrus Punch. He should be dead. He's got to just outrun them. He can't actually go for the TP. The Walrus Punch is there, and unfortunately, Ame's luck has ended. This is, you can only split push for oh so long. They take out the healing ward as well. Ame, are they waiting for the duel? 12 seconds? I don't think they will. Oh.
Should they just leave him there and wait for the duel?
Yeah, I was wondering that. I think he tried to go for a Blade Fury TP at the end there, but they had to right-click him down because the Walrus Punch was still on cooldown. Immediate smoke, and they are ready to go again. This is the great thing about Duel, is that it's a 50-second cooldown. Very high uptime to keep on fighting.
They have a vision on Axe.
Yeah, Axe is done for. Quick punch. Silence comes out. Axe is pretty dead, and they're going to get the Duel on the back lines. It's going to be the Bounty Hunter, guaranteeing the +1 kill. 3 dead on LGD's side, and they may just push high ground off of that. They've got Exorcism, and also they've got another kill. FY's been found up by the Gyrocopter. Pickoffs all over the place. 4 in a row, in fact, and LGD, they're crumbling. They're falling apart.
I don't think they can do anything. Same goes in game number 1. It comes to that point where they can't do anything because of the hero picks that they have.
Glyph will be popped to delay this one. Jug is respawning soon. Kunkka may just have to go for some big last hurrah here, but this just feels like dead racks. Nothing they can do to stop it.
I guess this is one of those games where it ends really anticlimactic. Someone dies outside of base, one more feeds, and they take your Raxes, and you just call the GG.
They're going for a second lane. I don't think they can get the Rax here with this Exorcism, but they should be able to get the tower. We'll see if they commit for more. It looks like they do want to force a fight. They're like, come on, LGD guys. You guys going to fight us anytime soon? Asking for them to go in. There we go. Instantly. MSS always counterplaying this with the snowball. Rock goes in, catches out 3. The ghost ship is there, but Chalice likely to fall before it really even lands here. Great Omni-Slash coming in from the Juggernaut. That takes down the Gyro and the Warlock. Ame doing his best to keep them in this game. The Track Bunny also there. Can they chase down Snake King? He purges off then Shadow Blades. Instead, it's Yuar. He's looking like he should go down here. Looks like FY did die to the... did he just die to the Warlock Golem? I believe he did. Unfortunately for him, should be able to get Yuar in the end. It'll take him some time. They really want to get this track off. Let the bounty get the track before you get this kill, guys. As he'll get one last right click on the range rack. That's unhealable damage. Well played by Yuar.
Also, Sama's got the last hit, which means he has a full Daedalus and one more Crystallis if he sells his bottle.
That's a big gold swing. 3.7k going LGD's way.
I think they just overstayed. The Exorcism was running out, so they had no reason to be there.
It looked like they were taking the tower and then backing off, but then they actually committed for the racks as well, which was like, whoa, okay guys. Gotta respect this Juggernaut. He can pack a punch with Omni-Slash.
Gyro finished his Satanic, but Courier did not deliver it.
Ah, if he had that, perhaps he could heal his way through it. Whoa, Bounty. Caught out next to a sentry ward here. I believe they lost their gem in that fight as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
I was about to say it.
That's a pretty big gold swing as well. I mean, you see the gold lead, it's pretty marginal. Only about 2 to 3k gold now. But you're down a full lane of racks, but it's still one lane of racks. Top lane did not actually die, so it's still a very manageable game for LGD. We're not out of this one yet. As we said at the start, for those of you just tuning in, the winner of this game goes into the winner bracket, finishes top 3. The loser finishes 4th, 5th, which puts you in the lower bracket. So a very important game for both teams as they fight for that last slot in the winner bracket.
Roche is going to spawn in a minute and a half. So that's where the next fight is probably going to be.
Jug has a Maelstrom queued up. He's going to push out this bot lane. Needs to be careful. This Tusk seems to always be hunting for him. Noir awaits his next Exorcism, and both teams will be likely playing very much around this Roshan pit. As as you suggested, Kunkka has that next crit. With the Crystallis online, he's going for that double Daedalus build. Wants to up that crit chance. Goes from like, I believe it's like 30% crit to almost 50% crit with the second Daedalus. Blink call in mid, where's the snowball save? It's there immediately, but it's X. He pulls them back. What an X play from LGD. They pulled Resolution in deep. Can Resolution heal? He's got the Satanic. That's going to actually heal him back up. And Arme gets only the kill on the Warlock here. There's the Kunkka crit, though. He takes out the Gyro. Gyro's done for. LGD, though, they've maybe overstayed their welcome. The call comes in too late. They've already lost the Kunkka. Arme comes in with the Battle Fury. He's trying to clean this one up. He can't fight into the Exorcism, though. And Arme, Manta trying to heal himself up with the Healing Ward. Resolution's brought back for this, though. And it was such a nice attempted play with the X back. They pulled in the snowball. It just wasn't enough.
Oh, he even finds the region rune. Roche spawns in a second. They just left the Roche pit.
Man, that was such a high IQ play by LGD. They're like, this guy keeps using the snowball save on the call, so how do we counterplay it? We X the axe, and then the snowball pulls them in deep. Luckily for Rezo, he had the Satanic. Otherwise, he just dies instantly. And unfortunately for LGD is they just didn't have enough to withstand the entire fight. You kill Rezo, he buys back. Your War has Exorcism up. You can't deal with the Death Prophet. It was a great attempt. It was very well executed, but ultimately there were just a bit too much of a deficit.
Yeah, it was also well timed. Like, he just used it and instantly goes in. Instant save because he did not expect this to happen. And they just... they were just thrown at them. Like... feel free to kill us, but suddenly Satanic shows up.
Yeah, perhaps underestimating the Satanic heal. They got him down low, but then he just found a target to go for and heal off of. And even when he's disabled, with that Ag Scepter, he's able to heal up as well. So, things suddenly look a whole lot uglier for LGD. The gold difference not too massive, but you see the kills, you see the 2 lanes of racks down, and then more importantly, the state of this game, Aegis and Cheese in VGJ.Storm's hands. Gyrocopter with Aegis. Having just bought back, you always want to give that Aegis to the hero with no buyback, and then the Cheese on the Death Prophet. You can utilize the heal to great effect.
Yeah, I'm not sure that LGD has enough power to take this fight. If they smoke from behind, maybe the ideal hero would be to go on a Tusk somehow and just blow him up, but he's also building... towards Eon Disc.
Yep, that's going to make it even harder for them. It feels like Axe, when it first started getting picked over the last few weeks, was incredibly strong, but now teams are remembering, oh, this is what Axe does. This is how we play against it. Teams are picking save, like Tusk. They're getting these Yule Scepters again. It seems teams are just getting better and better at dealing with it. Oh boy. Jug just got caught out by Snaking. That is potentially game over.
Does he have a buyback? No. Alright, so...
Blink in, Axe goes in, Gyrocopter's Aegis gets broken. Tusk was not there for the save that time, but the Ice Shard's is going to block these 2 heroes in place, and here comes Yuwa with the Exorcism. They are getting torn to shreds. Crimson Guard will help keep the buildings alive for a little bit longer, but it will not save the heroes, as LGD will go down Mega Creeps and will likely be forced into submission here. I just do not see a way out of this game for them. One big Kunkka crit is all they can hope for, but this Kunkka is taken out in the fountain, and they will indeed call it. GG, VG.Storm, 2-0, the Epicenter Major Champions, LGD. What a big game for them.
Oh my god, this performance so far from VGJ.Storm is really impressive. I like the way they play. I would say that they lack a little bit of shot calling to be one of the best teams right now. It feels like they can beat anyone at this point, but you can feel that there's some inexperience with the decision. They get caught a couple of times. Sometimes staking is out of position, but man, they're playing extremely well.
They're drafting really well. They understand how to play their drafts. The one scenario where it feels like they struggle is in the close games. Like, I think to become, like, go from that, like, tier 1.5 to tier 1, they have to find a way to make clutch plays to win the close games. Right now, they're just getting ahead and never losing, which is great. But what happens when you verse a team that matches you in the early to mid game? That's when we need to see VG Gaming step up. But right now, they haven't had to play a close game because they are just stomping opponents.
Stomping, exactly. I'm always surprised how a team does so well and improves so much in such a little time.
Yeah, this team has only been together for 5 or 6 weeks now with Resolution, and it seems like it's just clicked very fast. And that is a great sign that this team is on the rise. You know, they can't qualify for TI even if they win this major and get points because of the roster change, but, you know, they're looking like the best team in North America right now. They are the best team in North America right now. VGJ.Storm, impressive stuff, I gotta say.
I mean, it doesn't happen overnight because they swapped their roster a couple of times. They got rid of the players that didn't probably want to work as a team. They didn't want to work on this project, and now the hard work paid off.
Yep. Well, that does it. Lacoste, group stages are over. We're through to the main event. It's been a long couple days. Have you enjoyed the game so far? Are you excited for the playoffs?
Yeah, man, I enjoyed this tournament really a lot. Maybe because I just love the new patch. I don't like that there's too many changes. I think a lot of people would agree because before it took us like 2, 3, 4, 5 months to explore the new patch, see all the flaws, see all the good things. I think that needs to stop, but this new patch is just amazing. I just love the way Dota is played right now.
Yep. Well, it's been fantastic. Can't wait for the playoffs. They actually start tomorrow. We've got 1 day of playoffs played from the hotels, and then there's a day off before the quote-unquote main event where the rest of the playoffs will be played in front of the live crowd. We're covering things here from the BTS studios in LA. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Check out all the other games on the other BTS streams. I believe there might still be some group stage games going on. Big thank you to Lacoste. Be sure to follow him and support him in everything he does. And that's it for us as we say goodbye on stream number 2. We'll see you guys later.